Bat cheers.
What's up, Daniel?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Chicago White Sox. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Jonathan Cannon. He's been one of the best starters of the AL this year, Singy.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
To third. To first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Right here's Xander Bogaerts now.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Batting average this month over 400.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Reaching down and makes the grab. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. And that skips into third.
Oh, yeah.
And strike 2.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third.
Daniel.
Whips it to Gallo, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Baldwin on at first, nobody out.
Oh my
In
God.
the air, high and deep, right field. That one's carrying. Out of here.
He almost got 50 homers.
And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Andrew Benintendi. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and Benintendi is out. And here is Anthony Rizzo, second in the AL in home runs. There's the strike.
0-1.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. Merrill makes his way towards it. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here on the south side, here's Manny Machado. In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
This one in the air, right field. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Machado around second.
Damn, he for the score.
Headed for the plate.
Oh my God.
1 run across.
Oh my fucking God.
Runner at third, nobody out. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now.
That's the ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next pitch inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself.
Struck him out looking. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015. Out at the plate. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And that's in there at the knees. Sheets starting as the designated hitter in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That's too low, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
He got to try to.
Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set, and that's a fair ball. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The tag, and he's in there. It's 2-2.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Vaughn.
What the hell? I threw it to first. Oh, my God. I threw the ball to first. He threw it to second.
Back at right field, digging in, Joey Gallo.
First baseman, Joey
Darvish back to work. Rips one to right. Tatis makes the grab, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
That one the other way. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bogarts fields it cleanly. Throws across the diamond, and they go down fast. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. On the ground to third.
Got him.
Whips it to Gallo. Up
I'm
and down.
holding the ball, shit.
Here's Xander Bogarts. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strike.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. And that one lifted in the air center field. Benintendi is there. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Cronenworth handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Luis Robert now. He's already homered here in this one. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Swinging a foul out of play. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Manny Machado.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that drops in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next offering is in for a strike. Outside corner for a strike. Line, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score and the Padres take the lead. A second scores as well. It's 4-2.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Martinez makes the play, and there's 1 down. Gavin Sheets, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Connor Joe now at the plate. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Whips it to Gallo. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Anthony Rizzo.
Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Andrew Vaughn. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Rizzo aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the 0-2.
Whoa. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 so far.
Bad ball.
This one in the dirt. Darvish delivers. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Cannon back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Arise. An all-star a season ago. 27 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
One out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Tatis at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Benintendi moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The shortstop, Lenny Sosa.
And that is out of play.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. The 0-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Josh Palacios. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Check swing, called strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And now J.D. Martinez doubled in his first AB. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Hard hit right side to second. There's Bogarts. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Manny Machado. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to Gallo. Machado is out. Here's the youngster Jackson Merrill at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him.
That's right.
He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became the youngest Padres player to hit a home run in a postseason game.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Well struck left field. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So 2 down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. But the Padres add to the lead on a... It's 5-2. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Robert at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Whips it across, and they take care of Robert for the out. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. First pitch misses.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Oh my God. He crossed that 40-man home.
And it's out of here. A massive home run. Home run number 50 on the year.
Oh, that's
and they cut
okay,
into
that's
the
50.
lead. It's 5-3.
I got 250 homie guys.
No, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Vaughn now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. Out number 3, but not before they answer back with a solo. And a foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Gallo makes the play. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. That was the sweeper, but it missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's a ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. And that just misses. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Pop up here, third base side.
Hustle.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
You want somebody up.
Pitching for San Diego.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Suarez.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story.
Oh my God. Go out.
This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's going to be Lenin Sosa, 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
He was burnt.
Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Tap foul at the plate.
That's changed up.
That one the other way. Bogarts. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
J.D. Martinez stands in. That one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Xander Bogaerts. First pitch just misses. So into his 8th inning.
You're not going to get this.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New pitcher for the White Sox, Cam Boozer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-0. Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
I would have died, so he would have got the triple out on.
Now Machado up here. That one's in there, 0-1. Way high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Tatis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yuki Matsui. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Baldwin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a pitch. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
runner on the go. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Tying run at the plate.
Oh, burn, baby, burn.
The extra bases. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Benintendi, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Oh, my God. Go out. Go out. Go out. Go out. Go out.
Settles
Go
under.
out. Go out.
Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's now 5-4.
Oh, Rizzo, let's take the lead.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Smoked into left field, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game.
Oh, is it gone?
Base hit.
Now here is Andrew Vaughn.
Oh, that was almost gone. That was a 3-run shot.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Foul ball still 1-2 count.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Here on the south side, and now Luis Campusano. Boozer back to work. Ball one there.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. And it's fouled away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now it's even up. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Jake Cronenworth. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. In for a strike, 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the... Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jason Adams.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
Late swing, fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. And it's fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Why did I chase
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
It was early as shit. That was great stuff. Damn.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
I lost.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Damn. 5. His worst outing in the season. Padres 35 at bats, 5 runs, 8 hits, 5 RBI. 5 RBIs, no walks, 13 strikeouts. 1 home. They used 4 pitches. White Sox 35 at bats, 4 runs, 10 hits, 4 RBIs, no walks, 8 Ks. You get 2 home runs. My starter gave up 5. He had 7 strikeouts. Wow.